Welcome, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your reading for the month of May. I hope you guys are doing well. We've been dealing with a lot of shifts and changes, and I'm sensing that right now, exactly at this moment in time, for you guys, it really has a lot to do with the subconscious mind and just, stored memories, emotions, and things like that, and really getting a deeper, closer look of like, hey, what are a couple of patterns or self belief systems or coping mechanisms that you have been adapting to, whether that is the last couple of years, maybe it's something that's way more, in a distant past for you. But I'm sensing that May is a very profound spiritual month for you guys. Now, it doesn't all have to, be focused on meditating and having epiphanies and having dark nights of the soul. It's not necessarily, I think it's more refined than that. It's like getting a deeper bond and connection and a deeper level of communication with a sense of self, a part of yourself that actually is taking you to the place where you want to go. So, for example, if you are dealing with, like, for example, your focus is really going towards your health, and it's maybe, just as, I don't want to call it superficial, but maybe on the surface level of, I just want to look good this summer. I just want to feel good. I want to put on a bikini, or I want to put on a, swimming gear in whatever shape or form, look good, feel good, all of that, hot summer body, 2023, and focusing on that. So it's really like from a perspective of what it makes me feel like when I look like that. And it's that is by itself, of course it's good because I am sensing like there might be some daily routines, things that you want to change and focus on your health and things like that, but also having a deeper understanding of wanting to do it from a place of love instead of really just, putting your body through a lot in order to gain results quickly, like maybe not eat enough food, so, and then yet training on top of that, like way more than you normally would ask of your body, and then doing it in a healthy way will get you, and you will start to feel better because of the way that you look, of course, it's in part of it, but also on a deeper level, feeling like you're doing it to from a place of love. Like you want to feel healthy, you want to have your energy levels, you want to feel good, you want to be in connection with your physical body and your mental body. You see that you might actually sleep a lot better and things like that. Like things are starting to improve. Your intention to put in that work is not necessarily only to have a quick and easy result and then have a validation from the outside sort of people seeing that your body is changing or whatever way, shape, or form. It's like more profound than that. It's like coming from a place of love. You just want to make sure that you look after all sides of yourself. It's that intention, and I'm feeling that you guys are applying that to multiple things because you have these subconscious feeling, like this urge to have those level of conversations with yourself about your intention to do things, the why, or maybe why a couple of things appear in your life. Maybe you've been feeling very anxious, and an anxious feeling is a fear of a lack, something not working, something not staying, something not appearing, something not happening, something not working out. The lack of a feeling of safety, and tapping deeper into that. How can you provide that feeling of safety? How can you provide that feeling of connection and then those needs met, not wants but your needs, right, in order to calm down a little bit of that anxiousness within yourself. And I really am sensing like when it comes to the Scorpio full moon, so like this lunar eclipse in your 12th house, that's why I'm like instantly just going into this talk, and why the high priestess shows up. It can be intense, and it's not necessarily only like, oh, it's the 5th of May and that's the moment, and then an hour before, an hour after is gonna be the highest. I don't feel that way. I think that, yeah, something may actually start to come into movement for you guys, but I feel like the next couple of months, like the next 6 months, will definitely, it will be more of a theme. And the transformation and the way you're able to feel so much better and really see different results within yourself and within the people around you, and just overall making a lot of headway in what you want to achieve in your life, and what makes you happy, and what makes you feel emotionally connected, right? Fulfillment is very important. Like that transformation, I'm really sensing like so much room for growth, and very beautiful, in a very beautiful way, Sag. And it doesn't have to be, like I said, every single day you have to put, you have to be very conscious, a lot of subconscious work. But a couple of things that may have been missing, that level of communication and level of insight from within, is something you're accessing too. And you may already have felt that shift and change coming to you, but it's just, I'm sensing that maybe like this, during this Mercury retrograde, which we still be dealing with till like the 15th of May, and then a little bit of shadow after that, but mostly during this retrograde period, a couple of old things may return, whether it's like, for example, a health problem, or it's your anxiety, or it is a form of depression, or something is returning to remind you of like, we don't need to hold on to this. We can heal this. We can approach this differently. We can free ourselves, our minds, our body, our souls from this weight. We don't no longer need to carry it. We know you're very good at carrying it, Sag, and distracting, and finding those little things in your daily life that bring you that King of Cups energy. But you deserve to completely feel like that is a state of home to you, and not something you constantly have to find outside of your home, outside of your mind, outside of your body. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for what it was. That's what I really wanted to share with you guys. So let's just continue with your tarot, see what's coming true. Page of Wands, Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So I am sensing it's like a little bit of a work hard, play hard situation energy is coming through, but maybe there's been a little bit of a disbalance. Maybe they've been more working harder than playing harder, or a little bit too much play and not enough work. It's like there's a little bit of a disbalance there, but I am sensing that through the things that you may not expect getting results, you are actually getting results. So sometimes when we feel like, okay, you know what, maybe you really have like money on your mind, maybe you want to buy a house, maybe you want to up your credit, maybe you just really like have that thing, that's your intention, that's where your energy is going, all of that, and you maybe not see the use of like having a beach day with your friends, and like sitting by the fire, playing some music, or in whatever way, shape, or form. But understand that level of relaxation and that level of just being here in the present moment actually does, no, it doesn't maybe put instant money in your pocket, but it give you that fuel in order to see opportunities, being able to relax your mind and manifest from that space by releasing a little bit of the pressure, having a day off, having a week off maybe, and really easing into that energy. Like, I'm surrendering because I know I've put in the work. Like, let's say you've been overworking for like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks straight, and then you take a week off, or you take a couple of days to yourself, not focusing on it, not logging in your email. And you may feel a little bit of anxiety towards that, but understand that you can also relax and release, like ease into that, surrender to that. Like, you've put in the work and you deserve to relax, because then the universe can step in and say, you know what, you deserve that. You're taking that space, you easing into that, you're surrendering to that energy of taking those time off. I got you, I'll step in, I got you back, because you're allowing me to, because you're not on top of it. That's what I'm feeling, as a little bit of a balancing it out. May also just feel passionate towards someone, something. I just don't really necessarily feel that it holds that much ground just yet. King of Swords with the Nine of Cups. I don't know if there's someone in your energy that comes off pretty selfish, or maybe you've been called selfish, because someone may just look at it from a different point of view. I'm not, I'm not over here on this side of the table putting any blame or judgment at all. I'm just saying, like, there's this energy of someone finding someone either irresponsible or just way, like, going after their wants way more than their actual needs. And it leaves their cups, like, it comes off very, like, protecting your boundaries. Like, I'm after my goals. I don't have time for this. I don't have, if it's not serving me, I don't want it. I'm just like, there's a little bit more refined energy coming to that, which is really good, because it actually, instead of having your wants met, it's your needs that's being met. So there is communication over that. Six of Swords. Like a more balanced energy. Ooh, that's a little bit too much, Sag. Okay. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? What else is coming up for them? There's a lot of cups coming in. And wands. Look at that. Yes, that's you surrendering. That is a beautiful state to be in, trusting the universe and doing that inner work. Understanding that not everything happens on the outside source. There's a lot of internal things that are important too. And you're taking that space. You're no longer on the run. You're just with it. You're sitting with it. You're working with it. You're allowed to work for you. Let me see. What do we got? One sec, Sag. Of the 8 of... That's the thing. You are no longer afraid of taking a closer look. Really looking at the details. It's like, I'm just going to take this space for me. Doing that inner work. That's a 12th house activation. Very powerful. That's better. Oh, because this energy gave me a little bit of a... Ooh, living on the edge of a cliff a little bit. Living on the edge. Made me feel a little bit on edge. But this is a much better energy. A much better energy. One sec. Yes. There we go. Okay, so let's see what you're working on. What you're working with. Yeah, look at that. This is release. Oh, this is powerful, Sag. This is so powerful. It might looks like a lot, but this is really powerful, because your work, you go from the 8 into the 10 of Pentacles. And what's between you and actually reaching this money and actually having this state of, like, having enough to share and to feel safe in it and feel like you were able to just, share whatever financial gains or maybe just overall spiritual gains and things like that. It's like there is this self-belief system. There's this way of, like, I can only achieve that if I overwork, if I do this, if I work hard, and then I achieve this. And it's like you're allowing more of a space of, but it's important that all aspects of you are integrated into that. And it's okay to focus for a period of time in your life. It's like, I'm just going to put my head down, I'm just going to make some money and, save that and all of that, feel safe in that. That's good. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't continuing in that space, having no emotional fulfillment from it, feeling no connection to it, feeling like you have to disconnect from an important part of yourself that brings you love, brings you joy, brings you peace of mind in order to have that. And that's the only thing that is that primal instinct of security. But then we often miss a mark when we are way past our security. We already have gained that. And we put on reasons why we should continue on that pathway, and then we kind of lose touch and lose base with ourselves and our happiness. And I'm sensing that you are definitely doing some inner work, like I said, like that eclipse that's eclipsing a belief system, a pattern out. It's bringing that out right in front of you. It's almost like meeting another person and having a conversation with it. That's how I'm feeling about it. And it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to bully myself. I don't want to force this, or I don't want to pretend that I am feeling okay with it when I'm not. It's like really working very hard on this. And it's giving you so much more freedom Like I said, this is a weight. There might have been a situation where you were running away from. Like maybe you've been through some emotional hurt. Like something really disappointed you or hurt you, or you had some grief to go through. And you found this coping mechanism. Like if I just work, or if I just do this, or if I just put in energy, or just help people, or... But it left you very empty, very drained. And so, the moon, they're also saying with that, it's like, it's okay if you don't know where you're going. Like, why do we always feel the need that we need to know exactly where we are in 5 and 10 years and 15 years? It's like, no, life happens. Things change, our preferences change, our brain keep evolving and changing, and our needs and our wants change over time, and our life experience affect that as well. And it's just also this level of expectations of yourself or people around you. Just so much goddamn expectations, what I'm hearing. I'm sorry. That's just what I was channeling. 5 of Cups, yeah, 3 of Pentacles. It's like there's this level of trust that was broken, of leaning on people. It's like you just don't trust it, or it just didn't really bring you something that you're capable of offering. And I feel like it kind of put you in a spiral, but not deeply, because you always have this ability to stay connected and touch base here and there. So I really feel like you're opening up your heart. This is opening up a piece of your heart. Maybe that was missing. Maybe your heart wasn't in it. Maybe you just left that part out, so it was easier. But everything becomes so empty there. There's a lot of emotions in your reading, Sag. I don't know if I'm just channeling very small. I'm going to put that back in because it's too many cards. Small group of you. But there's a lot of stored emotions, and I'm a very strong empath, so I just pick up on that. But there's a couple of you that really opened up your energy towards this reading. And that is what subconsciously I'm picking up on. Just this pain, this sadness. It's just, that's just what you need to go through and accept and embrace, because there's so much beauty here. It's also so much alignment for you. Connecting from a place of emotional connection and not just physical, or because it makes sense on the financial aspect. It's just connecting soul to soul with yourself, with other people, with a particular person, with work, with your passions, connecting soul to soul, the soul of it. That's just what I'm feeling. And there's really like cutting out a chapter. We're not going to judge the chapter. We're not going to, be like, why didn't I change that earlier? Why didn't with that other person? It's like, no, it's about, that chapter whole purpose. And now we're cutting it out. We're ending it. We're transitioning into the next phase. We're collecting the data, collecting the wisdom, collecting the deeper understanding we gain through that space. We only can learn and evolve and grow by experiencing the experience. Really being there. But you don't need to stay there. You don't need to identify with that. It's just a phase. It's So with love, with grace, Sag, with love and with grace. Okay, what else coming up? Ooh, okay, we have transcendence. Yes, rise up. Rise up, very spiritual card. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. We're also saying Mercury. Look at that. Mercury is coming through and says open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Speak from a place of love, but speak up. You have sacred vision, Gemini energy, your 6th house energy that's being activated. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Light activation, beautiful. Look at that. Almost gives light. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. These people are gonna help you. Like this, these energies really are surrounding you this month, and I'm very excited for this next chapter for you. Cause look, 4 of Wands. I just opened up the deck. Split it for you. 4 of Wands, that harmony, that balance, that feeling emotionally, spiritually, physically content and connected. That's a great space to be. Magic happens there, Sag. Alright, I'm sending you so much love and light, and if you are dealing with a difficult situation, I'm sending you a big hug. You're gonna be okay, because Sag, you guys are so resilient, and you really have the ability to unlock these powers within you and to heal yourself, and to work through it. And if you do need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. Okay? Alright. Love and light. And if it wasn't your reading, then I'm sorry, but this is what was meant to come out. Alright? Bye, Sag. Have a great month of May. You got this. Okay, you got this.